Awesome job, ladies and gentlemen. No better way to start a Friday. Class 1 commercial heifers, come on into the holding area, please. Class 1 commercial heifers into the holding area, please. When you come through the breezeway, stay on the left-hand side of the fence. When you come through the breezeway, stay on the left-hand side of the fence. You'll come right on down, make a left-hand turn, come behind the announcer's stand, and we'll be good to go.
Stick around because we're cooking wild.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Follow this gentleman right here. Jerry, here comes class 2. Okay.
Class 2 commercial heifers, come on in. Come on through the breezeway. Come on in, make a left-hand turn, and come on inside. Come on inside. Class 2 commercial heifers, followed by Class 3. Come on in. We've got a holding area set up inside here. So, heifer exhibitors, come on inside the show facility. Heifer exhibitors, come on inside the show facility.
Testing. Big microphone in Muskogee this morning. Certainly, folks, pleasure to be with you. I've been looking forward to this ever since Gina contacted me and asked me about your plans. She told me that you had a new building. And boy, what a beautiful facility. Beautiful place to have us go. Get to start with a prayer. Get to start with the national anthem. I know we're in Oklahoma. What a great way to start the day. It's going to be fun. Going to be fun for me. I like this young lady's black and white one to start our class. I thought she kind of took the ring and she came in. She just walked so good, so elegant. She presented beautifully. She had to get up before most of you this morning to have her black and white ready. Striking colors that you have on the ring and this one does that for me. The other black and white one still getting used to being a show heifer. She's the other one that has the look and the balance, a little more foot size, a little more bone than our Hereford Mark heifer. She's just not wanting to cooperate quite as well. she'll get there. She's a high quality female. She's not as direct on her rear pastures as the one that wins the class. The Hereford Mark Heifer certainly long on femininity. She's laid in to eat through her neck. She's shaped good about her face and her poles. She walks good. She's just a trailer-made version in this class. Finer bone, smaller footed. It's not as stout built as those two females that go out the gate in first and second. Excellent way to start off our show. Great crowd. Please give them a nice round of applause here at our Muskogee meeting.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results of Class 1. Commercial Heifers, third place, Tanner Kupsik, Cherokee County 4-H. Second place, from the Oklahoma 4-H, Isabella Flurry. And your winner, Class 1, Commercial Heifers, from the Muldrow 4-H, Hannah Pratt. Class 2 Commercial Heifers entering the show ring at this time. Class 2 Commercial Heifers entering the show ring at this time. Class 3 Commercial Heifers, you need to be in the show barn facility. We have a holding area, so when you come up to the breezeway, it's different from Muskogee County. When you come up to the breezeway, stay on the left-hand side of the fence and enter the facility. Come on in, we've got a holding area set up for the next class. So Class 3 Commercial Heifers, you need to be inside the building. Well, we've got the blue backdrop set up. We have a holding area here for you, so come inside the show facility. All right, we need Class 3 Commercial Heifers in the holding area. Class 3 Commercial Heifers, you need to be in the holding area. Class 2 Commercial Heifers are in the show ring at this time. Class 2 Commercial Heifers are in the show ring at this time. Class 3 Commercial Heifers, you need to be inside the show facility. Come down the breezeway, make a left-hand turn, and come inside the building. Class 3 Commercial Heifers, you need to be behind the announcer stand. Class 3 Commercial Heifers, you need to be behind the announcer stand at this point. Class 4, you're getting ready. Class 5. We can make it louder if it needs to be louder over there, ladies with the microphone. Don't holler, I got plenty of volume over there.
Right over there by the blue backdrop.
Class 3 Commercial Heifers, you need to be inside the show facility. Class 3 Commercial Heifers, you need to be inside the show facility.
Just a minute. Let's try this one in front, young man. Stop at the other end. Keep prancing with her. You're doing good.
Jake Cox. Jake Cox. Class 3 Commercial Heifers. Class 3 Commercial Heifers, you need to be inside the show facility.
Carly, where's Carly? Pull up just a little bit. Young man right here. She's caught in the corner. Right here. Come on. Got it backed up in the way.
tag. Here's 5, Jerry. Come on.
Well, folks, those of you who are watching, know if the second class of the day doesn't get your heart pounding, I don't know what it'll take. We're going to have an awful good heifer show. I expected that. But the quality here, this is fun. Fun for the judge, fun for the kids. Beautiful arena to do it in. I started with this young man's black heifer when we first pulled him. And I got to look at this black and white one, and on the move, she's awfully striking. But when we stop and pose them, that's where that pair sorts. And the young man with the black one's heifer just better behind her shoulder, truer to the ground on her front feet, and consequently she wins the class today. I really like this black and white one though. There's one that turns of beauty and look. She's a little more extended. She's powerful from behind. She's got a cowman's rib cage. She just wants to go to Dallas and Fort Worth at the same time on her front feet, and that's what gets her to the second today. I like these next two heifers awfully well. The one that comes, the young man in the checkered shirt here, his is just a big bodied option of those two. She's more correct on the rear pastern. She sets them down just a little bit softer as you compare her to the heifer behind her. Certainly like the brief down look, the stoutness, but just like the setter, just a nickel softer on all four corners. That's the case with this next one the young man brings us. I like her in terms of her top line. I like the width of pins that she has. She just wants to knuckle up on her rear pastern when she travels. She wants to pop those pasterns. When we get to the point that we're popping them, then I've got a problem with that in terms of future, in terms of mobility. To tell you these next three are hard is, being honest, I think that's a challenging trio. I use this Bravado-faced heifer because I think she has the most practicality in terms of making a cow. She is big-bodied, she is big-footed, she has a nice rib. We can see that she's too straight in her shoulder. She doesn't move on a long enough stride, but I think she adds up the most good of these three. Then it's a choice between the next two, and I decided that this mostly baldy-faced heifer, even though she's smaller-footed and finer bone, she is feminine and she's more correct on her back pasterns than the young lady's black heifer. The black one is thick and muscular, really deep and moderate. You can just see that as she goes across the ring, she's quite a bit away from really covering her track. Those back feet just don't come up far enough to get close to stepping where the front ones leave off. She's too straight on both ends of her skeleton. What a nice class. Please give them a good round of applause, sending class 2 back to the barn this morning.
The result of class 2, commercial heifer in 7th place, Cora McDonald of high school, 4H. 6th place, Cherokee County 4H train, Cupsick. 5th place, Kenta, 4H Toby Collier. 4th place in the co-ed 4H Logan McKinney. 3rd place, Dakota 4H Adam Oxtoby. 2nd place, Warner 4H Kai Fowler. And your winner, class 2 commercial heifer from the Born Bay, Ethan Shoemake. Class 3 commercial heifers are entering the showing at this time. Class 4 commercial heifers, you need to be in the holding area. Class 4, you need to come inside. Commercial heifer exhibitors. Commercial heifer exhibitors. 30 for preliminary sale order in the commercial heifer division. 30 for preliminary sale order in the commercial heifer division. Heifer exhibitors, please understand, heifer exhibitors, we will select 30 commercial heifers for preliminary sale order. Heifer exhibitors, we will select 30 commercial heifers for preliminary selected for preliminary sale order, you will get a lanyard. Once that is complete, we will continue with our show and do Angus and all of our breeds. After we will select our champion heifer, reserve champion heifer, bronze heifer, then we will start sale order. So please understand, we will do 30 commercial heifers for preliminary sale order. 30 commercial heifers for preliminary sale order. You are selected as preliminary sale order. After we select our champion and reserve champions later on this afternoon, then we'll bring all of our preliminaries back for our final sale order. Class 4 commercial heifers in the holding area. Class 4 commercial heifers in the holding area. Class 5 commercial heifers being the staging area. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 St. Francis Hospital Muskogee Regional Junior Livestock Show. Class 3 commercial heifers are in the showing at this time. Class 4 commercial heifers behind the announcer stand. Class 5 in the staging area across the breezeway. Commercial heifer exhibitors, we will select 30 commercial heifers for preliminary sale orders. 30 commercial heifers will be selected preliminary sale orders in the commercial heifer division.
I'll take 5. I'll take 5. Last 5. Just follow each other and come right on around. Follow this. Karen. Don't put the brake on her. We're trying to get her to go. Behind the guy with the black one. Bring this one, bring the smoke on there, and hold this one. Bring her on up here, man. I'm going to have you swing out. I'm going to put you right behind the girl with the bow. She's going to go there. You're going to go there. Pretty quickly, and of those, the first two sort to the front, and then the rest of them are pretty tough, in my opinion. We'll talk about them. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do those, but there's an accurate way to describe them. When this one hit the ring, I was pretty sure from one of my former swine enthusiasts told me sometimes you just know it's tail lights for the rest of you. When she came in, I was in love. I think that one's built right. She hit the ground. She has more cushion to her rear pastern than the one behind her. She's smoother across the corner of her shoulder. She's just beautifully presented, very well shown, and she handles the surface like a champion. She comes in and just walks and floats across here. I like her quite a bit. This red and white one, if you want this a stout-made brood cow, you have to appreciate this one. She does have the biggest rib, the biggest hip, the most width when you get behind her. For those of you that sell cattle by the pound, you have to appreciate the performance that she has. The teeth placement is pretty good under her. It's when you get down and study those two in motion. To me, she wants to have just a little more prominent shoulder as she comes, and you're going to have to take some of that if you want that much hip and that much rib. She certainly has that. She's the kind that can have a herd bull, a show steer. She's one of those that certainly has the power back there on the back end, and yet still has that tremendous rib cage. Can't show one any better than this young lady shows you, so those two really surface to the top for me. Just a great presentation. These next two, you can swap them if you like. I place them on rib shape. One has more than the other, and that's this golden retriever colored one. Here with the spurs, she does run downhill just a touch. She has a little more trouble keeping her head up and elevated. That's not her natural tendency. She does tend to run downhill just a touch. But right through the center of her body is where she gives me a little more cowman look. as we study these two heifers. This short-eared heifer, you know, you have to appreciate it was probably born when it was cold. We have some in Stillwater that are going to be lucky to have any years after 2 weeks ago, as cold as it was. So just to survive some of those cold nights is very impressive. This one wants to toe out just a little bit, not as severe as we had in the class before, but she does toe out just a touch. It's this view for me when I look at her from her front flank to her rear flank. I don't see the sweep to her belly. I don't see that cowman shape. She's just a little plainer on the bottom side of the skeleton. The next heifer is one that, for me personally, I like to gather her deepest in their hip and get somewhat shallower as they come forward. She's built just the opposite. Her depth is in front, consequently it makes her look a little bit deep-chested. But of the remaining trio, if you say they have to be sound and they have to be functional to go home and make a cow, I think this one stacks up the most good in that category. She does get out and walk. She does have some rib shape. She just needs to be wider pinned and bigger hip as she goes away from behind. Next heifer is one that's grown on me the longer she's out here. She's not the scout mate option, but she's one that as you study her top line is good, her hip is pretty good, probably has as much pin width as any, just needs a shot more rib, and needs to be softened down on those rear pastures. This is a heifer that I thought I could use out of this remaining group. That hind leg, I just can't get past. Too much boomerang shape to that hind leg for me. I know that's better than the one going behind her that's too straight. So we have two options there. I'll take the one with a little more set to her hind leg than the one that's too straight. But that's what that one, this doesn't suit me as well. Here's a smoke-colored one that's as big hip and muscular as any, right up there with that one on the second in class. She has plenty of power. This one just doesn't set down soft enough on either end. She's too upright in her shoulder and too rigid on her pasterns for me. As we get into the next two heifers, as you study that pair, this heifer a little bit bigger about her navel. I can get past that. That's not going to hurt her from making a cow. She's one that as we study her, just watch her go. Again, she gets just a little straighter on one of her pasterns as we study her, but I felt like still with that, I like her hip and rump structure better than the red heifer. The red heifer, though, is the easy fleshing heifer in class. When she does get out and go, you can see she's got that rear cow look through the middle. It's her hip and rump that cause her trouble for me. I don't think there's enough real power when we get in behind her, and when you study her in the ground and on her rear pastures, she's a smaller footed heifer. Just doesn't handle her back legs as coordinated when she walks as the heifers that are already out the gate. My compliments to young people, a tough class to judge, but a fun class, great group of young people to work with. Congratulations to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results of Class 3 commercial heifers, 10th place, Jocelyn Reichert, Morris 4H, 9th place from the Morris FFA, Jake Cox. 8th place, Morris 4H, Carmen Scott. 7th place, Forum FFA, Waylon Dishman. 6th place, McIntosh County 4H, Hayden Campbell. 5th place, Eufaula 4H, Lexi Drake. 4th place, Porkinson FFA, Peyton Bollinger. 3rd place, Haskell 4H, Cora McDonald. 2nd place, Dakota 4H, Jay McPhee. And your winner, Class 3 commercial heifers, Dakota 4H, Carly Dismukes. Class 4 commercial heifers are in the show ring at this time. Class 5 commercial heifers, you're making your way here to the holding area. Right behind the announcer stand is exhibitors only. We do have a holding area here in the northeast corner of the show facility where you can come in with your exhibitors. Once they get to Mr. McKee, that will be exhibitors only. commercial heifer exhibitors. We will select 30 commercial heifers, preliminary sale order. 30 commercial heifers, preliminary sale order. 30 commercial heifers, preliminary sale order. Like I say, great big thank you to all of our sponsors. Sharps Department Store, Creek Nation Casino, Armstrong Bank, Charlie's Chicken, Bullseye Wealth Management, American Farmers and Ranchers, Advanced Work Zone, Bar E, Custom Embroidery, and Gates. D5 Source Supply, Bedford Insurance, TK Equipment, Warren Gap, Bravado Wireless, and One Oak. We appreciate all of our sponsors here at this year's St. Francis Hospital Muskogee Regional Junior Livestock Show. We got two ladies that have been brave enough to stay in the show ring with us all week long. Peyton Ford, photography. Check out Peyton Ford on the social media. Peyton Ford photography, taking those ring shots. And also Double T photography. Double T photography. Trinicle in the ring taking photos this week. We appreciate both of those ladies. They may have got rubbed on, brushed on, stepped on Monday or Tuesday, but we just hope they don't get that done to them today. Once again, a great big thank you to all of our volunteers helping around the ring. Been here all week long. Thank you to Congress State College. Appreciate our ag teachers, our 4-H agents, our volunteers, our friends, our family in the livestock show industry, our long-time supporters of the livestock show industry. Appreciate everybody being here today.
Another class with some challenge to it as we work our way down. These top two surfaces for me, and I still like those two the best. As we get in and study them, if we were to compare them, I think they're a lot alike, particularly where we need to improve them. They both are just a little more upright on the rear pastern than I think is ideal. I'd like to see just a little more set to the rear pastern. The one in front has just a little bit more rib. Some of that's cowman's rib, some of it's fitter's rib, if you know what I mean, in terms of pulling some hair down. But anyway, I still think there's more honest depth of flank and more natural rib shape in that heifer than the one behind her. This one that comes in second, this young lady is an excellent showman. She's going to give us every bit she can. Her heifer is just a little taller fronted compared to the heifer behind her. Particularly, maybe a better way to describe it, she's more elevated in her chest floor than the one behind her. I moved this young lady with the pink Scotch comb up into the contention here as we came towards the end of the class. As you study her, I think she's just a brood cow in making. She's not necessarily going to be the one to go to the backdrop, but she's good enough looking, and she's certainly powerful in terms of her hip. Her rib is good. She has enough foot solid. And I think when you put her in motion, she just came to me anyway to be one that needed to be up here at the top end instead of down where I had her. There's nothing wrong with the way she walks. She has the rib and the hip, so I went ahead and moved her up. I think we can all see that this next one in terms of rib is as good as any. Tremendously powerful, big hip in her. She's just a little chunky from it for me. I'd like to just lengthen her neck out, elevate her through her front end, just make her where she doesn't look quite so short in so many dimensions. The deeper body ones tend to look shorter. I'd just like to see her just extended a little bit, and I'll know you're pastor and set her down just with a little more cushion. The young man comes around here, he continued to work throughout the process. He has another one of those just good commercial heifers that's going to make a cow. You had a whole herd full of them like her, you'd stay in business because of the extra rib and hip and just a performance-oriented option. She maybe is not quite as attractive as some of those on up the line. I had what I thought was a more attractive option here, and there's parts of her that are very attractive. She is very ladylike about her shape, her face, her top line from the top of her shoulder back is good. She just becomes a finer bone heifer in this top group, and the smaller footed one, just like her a little bit stouter. The next heifer coming is one that gets a little flat footed behind when you study her. I'd just like to see more depth of heel in this particular heifer, and I'd like to see her just a notch leveler out of her hip and rump. The heifer the young lady brings to us does have plenty of rib. She becomes one that's just a little straighter off both ends. As I read her about her shoulder, I like to give her just a little neater look up through that front 1/3. This heifer does have that, give a little neater through her shoulder, but again, you give up the foot size, bone, and stoutness with that one. And the heifer coming here toward the end is one that I like in terms of the middle part of her body. I think that's where she's the best. Of course, she's not as good as on her rear pastures. She wants to toe out.
4-H Sky, Shriner. 4th place Morris, 4-H McKinley, Boatner. 3rd place Warner, 4-H Sky, Briley. 2nd place Colby FFA, Lily Connor. And your winner, Class 4 Commercial Heifer from the McIntosh County 4-H, Aaliyah Campbell. Two. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 1.
Come this way, buddy. Keep standing. You're good. Stay in line.
Yeah, just all that one.
Once again, thank you to B5 Show Supplies and American Farmers and Ranchers. All class winners will receive a show cone. Thank you to B5 Show Supplies and American Farmers and Ranchers. All second place class winners will receive a B5 Show Supplies show towel. Thank you to B5 Show Supplies and American Farmers and Ranchers. All breed champions will get prizes as well. So once again, thank you to all of our great sponsors here at the St. Francis Hospital 2021 Muskogee Regional Junior Livestock Show. Coach, is it working over there? Try it now. Test 1, 2. Is it working over the, can you hear it now over there? It may just be too far. Nothing. So can you hear my microphone out there in the hog barn? One, two, three. Testing. Can you hear mine in the hog barn area? Hey, they may have unplugged those, but that's in here. That's just in here. They may have unplugged those speakers over there. See if somebody's unplugged the speakers.
All right. Well, I've been anxious to talk about this one since she hit the show ring. That's one of the good ones to come in this morning. If you like them attractive from the side, built right at the ground, and the kind you love to take your banker out and say, I just bought this one to kind of get my kids my program jump started. That's a pretty good one right there. As we come back from her, we have some give and take. This young man right here probably hasn't been to too many Muskogee regionals, but he's got a nice one, I think, for the future. She's an effort that she studied her. She's really good up to her shoulder, and yet she opens up into a nice rib. She's not quite as neat in her top line as the one that comes in first, but a moderate root cow option that I thought was sound enough to come on up into second. As we work our way, this one that comes in third, I know you're not going to see as many background looks because she just wants to kind of circle and fidget on us. But when you do get a chance to watch her stride out and not fuss with this girl, just let her walk. I think that's the next best one. She's not the biggest hip, but I think she's more correct on her rear pasterns than the next three. I think she handles her back leg better, just like she's walking now. If we could get her to do that constantly in the ring, she'd have no trouble challenging those first two. We now get into the next three, and I think of those, this is the better looking option of those three. They each need to be just a little softer on their rear pasture. This one is good bodied and has a nice hip in it. The one that catches your eye, of course, the blade space ones always tend to do that. This one is one that's just a little chunkier fronted, and that's my personal hang-up. I have to get past that. Those cows aren't the most attractive when they come up to eat in the winter, but they still can lay down and have a nice calf. This one has plenty of performance and rib, plenty of hip. I like her bone and foot. It's just I like to set those back pastures down softer if you study her. She's giving this young lady a little hard time this morning. The black and white one, I thought was the plainer of those three options. Again, has the breed got potential. It's not as good on her back leg, a little plainer, a little deeper chested. Love the rib. I love the middle part of her, really good, man. And she should make a very good commercial cow for you. Should go home. She has the fundamental pieces. Young man brings us a nice effort. If you study her, as we think about clipping those, if you want to slick the neck, and we used to do that, please slick them a month ahead of time and let that grow back out so that it looks like it fits her body and doesn't make it look like her neck was just stuck on the front part of her shoulder. That heifer really does have a nice attractive front end, and she's certainly one that's properly conditioned. I think a nice female for this young man. As we get into this next trio, this heifer coming now is one that's long hip. She's good in her top line. It's her back feet that concern me. She reaches way up under herself when she takes that back step. Her feet aren't shaped quite right. She's kind of got a big flat foot, doesn't have a lot of heel, just consequently not as correct off the back leg. The shallowest body depth of the group is the one that comes next. Just like an opener up bigger to her heart and give her a notch more. We have beautiful teeth placement under her, real refined in all aspects. I just felt like as you study her, she still has more foot and bone than this hip-branded heifer. This heifer is one that has the depth of body and the ease of fleshing. It needs to be stouter built in terms of hip, muscle, and overall foot size to be able to be stouter in this particular class. My compliments again, a good group of showmen. Heifer's still feeling the morning fresh air and wanting to fit just a little more on for a good group of kids in this class. Congratulations again here at our Muskogee region.
Gentlemen, the results of Class 5, Commercial Heifers, 10th place, Henley Cole from the Porter 4-H. 9th place, Fort Gibson FFA, Jive Yoder. 8th place, Fort Gibson 4-H, David Farmer. 7th place, Midway FFA, Tristan Smith. 6th place, Morris 4-H, Kinley Barrett. 5th place, Toledo FFA, Afton Becker. 4th place, Bank FFA, Kaylin Groves. 3rd place, Taryn Trinical Weberfall 4-H. 2nd place, Greenwood 4-H, Augustus McQuarrie. And your winner, Class 5 Commercial Heifer, Sequoia 4-H, Harley Clark. Class 6 Commercial Heifers entering the showing at this time. Class 6 Commercial Heifers entering the showing at this time. commercial heifers in the showing at this time. Class 6 commercial heifers in the showing at this time. There are 10 classes of commercial heifers. There are 10 classes of commercial heifers. This is Class 6 in the showing at this time. Class 6 in the showing at this time. Check 1, 2. Can you hear me in the barn area now? Check 1, 2 in the barn area. Check 1, 2 in the barn area. One, two, check 1, 2.
Really nice class again of commercial heifers. And these top two are both really good. If you like them the other way, I wouldn't argue with you. Hey man, if you'll put my back leg back, you can see how good her rear pastern is. This one is one that for you fluffy guys didn't think they would use one for you today. Here's one for you. Plenty of hip, plenty of rib, pretty moderate, big-footed, extra good in terms of having enough cushion. We've talked a lot today about heifers needing to be a little softer in her pastern. This one is. When she gets out and goes, she pulls herself together and really gives us a nice look. I thought her tailhead sitting just a little neater than the Hereford Mark heifer behind her. This heifer in second goes just awful good. We showed Hereford heifers as a kid growing up. We didn't have any that looked like that. I promise you, none that were that good. That one right there, this young man does an excellent job. Good posture. Showing that heifer, she does run downhill just a nickel. We'll pitch that her tailhead on just a little bit better. Those are being pretty picky. Awful nice female. Beautifully presented heifer, young man. Good job getting her in the top two. This next heifer wants to fidget around just a little bit for me. She wants to roach up on her top. This is where I have a problem with her. I like to set her down on her spine just a little bit. But when she does do that and we get her set, she looks like she belongs in third. When she roaches up, she looks like she's too high. This smoke-colored one, I went ahead and moved up. I decided that as you study her, she just brings forth hip as we study. I think she's one that could use just a little more rib. Her top line doesn't fall in just quite as neatly, but let's get back and say what's wrong with her. She's pretty fundamental. She has a nice seat placement. She looks like she's one that would make a good commercial cow for this young man. This young lady brings us a black heifer that has a good sweep to her rib, and that's why I had her ahead of the smoke-colored one, and if we could still do that, that's a pair that I thought was pretty close. The black one, again, is one that as she goes off behind, gets a little closer to her hocks, and maybe not as genuine in terms of her width. Here's one that's genuine in terms of foot size and bone. One that's stout, rugged, deep, appears to be easy fleshing. You have to kind of like this heifer. For this judge, she's too deep-chested. I like to have a little more elevated in her chest for her. But the pastures are full of those won't hurt you. She looks like she's a performance heifer. Looks like she would go out and put pounds into her calves, and she certainly has plenty of width from behind. The third of these light colored options comes next, and it's her back feet that sorts her third of those three. She just gets to be the flat-footed option that toes out behind. Consequently, the hocks come in. just doesn't handle her back foot placement as well as those in front of her. The young lady brings a black heifer, and you say, well, maybe she could be up a notch, but I didn't think she was quite as neat as you study her from the side. I think she's significantly higher quality, though, and better balanced than the heifers that come right behind her. Three heifers that are different come next. This goggle-eyed heifer is one that, again, just fundamentally, she's one that's big rib and easy question. She's toning up around her tail head. That always hurts their look this age and stage. I think we've just gotten her a little too far along in condition, but I bet she stays that way without feeding her hardly any. The young man brings us one, and if you just study the body and don't look at the feet, you'd think she's too low. If you study her feet, those of you that read them and breed them know, those ones that start to curl, this one's past starting, she does curl to the point that I just can't use her up any higher. I still put her ahead of the red heifer. The red heifer gets to be one that for me is going to be plenty big and not have enough width and power to go along with that. Just a little too shallow relative to her body. Good group of heifers and a better set of kids. Excellent group there in our commercial heifer show.
Results of Class 6 commercial heifers, 11th place, Kenta, FFA, Dakota, Montague. 10th place, Form FFA, Hunter, Odell. 9th place, Southside FFA, Leah, Blunt. 8th place, Kawina FFA, Ashton, Connor. 7th place, Kawina FFA, Colton, Turner. 6th place, Breeds, 4H, Anna Robertson. 5th place, McIntosh County 4H, Aaliyah Campbell. 4th place, going to FFA, Taylor Anderson. 3rd place, Kent to FFA, Sarah Ford. 2nd place, Fort Gibson FFA, Noah Perry. And you join our Class 6 commercial heifer from the Cody FFA, Johnny Connor. Class 7 commercial heifers entering the ring at this time. Class 8 behind the announcer stand. Class 9, come on over. Class 9, come on over to the show facility. Class 9. Hopefully we got our sound issues worked out. Maybe you can hear us in the holding area back there, in the farm area. Hopefully you can hear us back there in the barn area, in the holding facility. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, preliminary state order, commercial heifers taking 30.
Really nicely presented heifer to come to the top of this class. This young man's pretty excited. I, again, probably haven't been to very many Muskogee regionals. I just really think that's a nice heifer, young man. Congratulations for bringing a high-quality one. If we were to change her to be on the front feet and get critical, she wants to start to have just a little bit of a hook to her toe. She's probably ready for just a little bit of a hook trim, kind of a tune-up, if you will. Love the body and the hip, and just the presentation is extra good. As we get into the next two, there's more rib in the red and white heifer, but the one in second is the one that walks the best of these three, actually. She gets out and travels well. She doesn't have quite as much depth back into her rear flank. About a hand for a ring help. Yeah. This heifer's not wild. She's spooked a little bit there. Again, as I started to say, she's the better walking option of this pair. Gets out and travels well, and I just decided that was important enough in this pair to go ahead and use her. I like the middle part of the body, the red and white one. She's real broody and made like a cow in that respect. And she has a long neck. Usually those short or those straighter shouldered ones when that shoulder comes forward, it shortens her neck. Her neck is pretty sleek, but her shoulder does not have enough angle to it, and consequently when she walks, she takes a short stride. Just like to see her get out and walk better. Her body, her rib, and her hip are fine. Just like to see it just a little lower length of stride.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results of Class 7. Third place, Cody FFA, Tyler Davis. Second place, Utah FFA, Addison McLaughlin. And your winner, first place, Wagner Kennedy 4H, Wiley Hanson. Class 8, commercial heifers entering the survey at this time. Class 8, commercial heifers entering the survey at this time. Class 9, you need to be in a holding area. Class 9, you need to be in a holding area.
Rowdy, call 9 and 10.
Need 9 and 10 in the holding area. Class 9 and 10 in the holding area, please. Class 9 and 10 commercial heifers in the holding area, please. Commercial heifer exhibitors who will take 30 for preliminary sale order. Commercial heifer exhibitors will take 30 for preliminary sale order. There are 10 classes of commercial heifers who will take 30 for preliminary sale order. If you'd like to be considered for preliminary sale order in the commercial heifer division, we are 2 classes away from selecting our preliminary sale order in the commercial heifer division. Commercial heifers need to be in the show barn showing area, please. Classes of 9 and 10. Classes 9 and 10, commercial heifer exhibitors will select 30 for preliminary sale order. Classes 9 and 10 will select 30 for preliminary sale order. A great big thank you to all of our superintendents and assistant superintendents, or superintendents, or Go Kid superintendents, or Market Weather superintendents, or Land superintendents, all those fine folks that have helped out this week to make this show such a success for all these young people here at your St. Francis Hospital's 2021 Muskogee Regional Junior Livestock Show. We couldn't do it without volunteers. We appreciate each and every one of them.
Another really high quality class with a good one here at the front end. Here's one that has a lot of the same shape of heifers I've used before, but she's one of those that's just extra in terms of extra length. She has a good rib shape, but when you take that kind of rib shape and you stretch it, you don't always keep the shape. This one maintains that. A brothel face one with a cool look from the side. If you get real critical of her, you'd like to maybe get those toes start to curl just ever so slightly up front. Can't hardly see it in the shavings, but I think there is the area that I would change her. Otherwise, she's awfully good. Man, that's a good one to come to Muskogee with. Thank you for bringing out a class winner for us this morning. This young man brings a nice heifer, and when she came by, I thought this might be an option that we could use. And she's not quite as good in her hip, but she's big in her rib, and apparently a pretty easy fleshing heifer. Big feet, her toes are shaped right. Just leveling up her hip would get her up just a little bit higher, but a nice female. I really like a lot of things about the smoke-colored heifer, man. As we watch her come across, we think about making commercial cows. She's shaped like one through the middle of her body. She reaches and takes a long stride. I've talked to you today about having some angles in her pastures. This one is just almost to the point of being soft on her rear pasture. Those good balls don't touch, but she's getting down there just a little softer. I've not seen any of those break down, but that's where we might elevate it. She's just a little longer pasture. That's what's going on. Here's a black heifer that can get out and move. She's not as deep flank. She's going to be a little longer teated, but boy, a beautiful neck. She's going to be one of those that stays trim and really has a high quality look for quite a while. Young man's red heifer. I thought at first I got that real good head of that heifer in front of her, but she just doesn't. I mean, the rib shape is okay. She just doesn't have a lot of depth to her flank, and she's one that gets just a little deeper down into her chest. Big-footed female that doesn't have enough angle to her pasture. The next red heifer is one that's opened up good for a rib. Her teat placement, teat size is good. It's just not as much power when we get in right behind this heifer. It narrows up just a little bit more to her pins. Young man's black heifer, if we study her, just like we see her move just a little bit freer. Let's let her walk, young man. Let's let her walk out. Certainly another one that has plenty of foot size. If you watch the hinge in her hip, just doesn't maybe hinge quite as correctly as you watch it go. It certainly gets up there, and I'm not saying she doesn't cover the track. She's pretty close to being able to do that. Young lady's heifer is good in terms of her body, and when she stopped down here, I thought maybe I had her too low. It's her hind legs set when she goes, and her hind legs get pretty close together. She's a little frailer, a little finer bone, and not quite as thick-footed. Here's a smoke-colored one that's big-footed though. Certainly stout in that respect. If we get in and study her, maybe I could have had her up higher. She does have plenty of hips and power behind, and plenty of foot and stoutness. Here's one that for this much stoutness as she has, I'd like to open up just give her a little more curvature to the center of her body. It should make a good commercial cow for that young man. The red heifer is the one in class that's going to be plenty big. I think her teeth size and shape is good. I just like her a little stouter. She's very, very refined about her face. Doesn't have as much foot size, doesn't have as much rib and overall body width compared to some of the other heifers in the class.
Ladies and gentlemen, your results of Class 8 commercial heifers. 10th place, Mason Montague, Kenta, FFA. 9th place, Fort Gibson 4H, Remington Cooper. 8th place, Morris FFA, Ella Cox. 7th place, Morris 4H, Lane Boatner. Sixth place, Morris FFA, Jake Cox. Fifth place, Cody FFA, Colton Turner. Fourth place, Warner 4-H, Sky Fowler. Third place, Dakota 4-H, Sophie McGuire. Second place, Dakota 4-H, Logan McKinney. And your winner, Class 8 Commercial Heifer, McIntosh Kidney 4-H, Miranda Hanson. Class 9 Commercial Heifers on the showing at this time. Class 10 Commercial Heifers in the holding area. Commercial Heifer exhibitors. We will select 30 for preliminary sale order. We need all of our first and second place. First place class winners come into the show holding area, please. Mr. Ray King's lined up all first place class winners into the show holding area, please. Classes 1 through 8. First and second. We know it's going to get a little crowded, but it is what it is.
Okay, let's walk one time around and then we'll park them up here. Walk them all.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, Class 9 in the show ring. Class 9 in the show ring at this time. Class 9. Class 9.
Really high quality classic commercial heifers. And, you know, I wouldn't tell you that they're easy. I think there's some really good quality in this group. And, you know, these top two heifers for me as we study them in terms of balance and look and quality. The one in front just has a little more angular look about her neck and put her front end. She gives up a little power when we get behind her, but I think she has enough. Her teeth placement is good. The sweep that she has to her rib is good. And Shenmue does a nice job presenting her. The heifer behind her is certainly one that has plenty of hip and feels in good as we get in behind her in terms of width. If we walk her around, study her going, I'm sure as you left home, this one, you would have thought that one's surely going to win her class. She got in with an awfully good one. For this judge, she's starting to put on just a little more condition, and you really start to see that around her tail head when she goes away from you. Not so much from the side, because there's enough hair to kind of fish in. When you come around and look at her from this view, you start to see some of that around her tail head, around her rectum. You see she's plenty fat. You just need to take a little condition, in my opinion, off of her, make her look just a little fresher, because I think she's pretty good. I think she's one that's just really easy fleshing. I think we can all see the attribute of this one is she's going to be the first one to have a coupon. She's pretty close to Gavin. Asked this young lady when she's due, and she said March. I think that's right, pretty soon up. Starting to make a bag. She's angular up to her neck and shoulder. She's more angular like the first place heifer. Her feet, what gets her in trouble for me, a little longer and faster, and her feet mainly just starting to grow out. I don't think they're real shaped. I think she just wanted to extend a hook training. And then the heifer that comes to the back is one that's a little more upright in her shoulder and in her rear leg. She doesn't have as much power when we get in behind her. It's mainly her structure that's sort of fourth in this particular class. Good group of commercial heifers. Those should all make good cows for those young people. Congratulations to them.
Your results of Class 9, Commercial Heifers, 4th place, Howard FFA, County Welch. 3rd place, Gracie Stonebarger, Midway 4-H. 2nd place, Muskogee 4-H, Juju Hutchins. And your winner from the Dallas FFA, Cadence Haney. Class 10 Commercial Heifers in the showing at this time. Class 10 Commercial Heifers in the showing at this time. All class winners, you need to be in the holding area. All class winners, you need to be in the holding area.
Okay, I'm going to make up a little time that I took extra on some of those other classes. We have a pair of heifers as we study them, and this motor runs to the top for me. I like the way she's built at the ground. She's built for speed. She's just angular up to her neck and front end. She's not carrying too much condition. What you see is a real natural rib shape, cowman's look, and one that can come to the ring and just really surfaces nicely for me. I think she'll make an awfully good cow for this young lady. The one behind her, if you want one bigger belly, if big's not enough, there's one that's just extra deep in terms of the shape and sweep to her rib cage. She's extra broody. She brings a little more condition with that, a little deeper chested option. I thought, as I said earlier, she's different and not everybody's as critical on top lines. The top line's not a spread. The top of her blade comes apart like a pig would. I just like to tighten her up for her chest full and take just a notch condition off of her. Two really high quality commercial heifers. Both of them should make extra good cows for those young people.
The result of Class 10 from the board FFA, Blake Hugh. And your winner, Class 10 Commercial Heifer from the board of directors, Shelby Cole. And all of our class winners lined up, we will select champion and reserve champion. 30 for preliminary sale order, 3-0, 30 preliminary sale order in the Commercial Heifer division. All right, here is your lineup. All of our class winners here. We will select 34 preliminary sale. Your class 1 winner, Carly Clark. Your class 1 winner, Hannah Pratt from Mick Mulgrew 4-H. Your class 2 winner is going to be Ethan Shoemake from the Bourne FFA. Your class 3 winner, Carly Dismute. Your class 4 winner, Aaliyah Campbell. Your class 5 winner, Carly Clark, from Wayne 4-H. Your class 6 winner from the Coweta FFA, Johnny Connor. Your class 7 winner, Wiley Hanson. Your class 8 winner, Miranda Hanson. Your class 9 winner, Cadence Haney. And rounding out your class winner here in your commercial heifer division, your class 10 winner is going to be Shelby Cole. We've got our lineup selected here. For your commercial heifer division, we will take 30 for selection.
Testing. Well, what a great way to start the morning. I knew driving in it would be good. It's just hard to know how good until you get here. This building, I just can't tell you. Those of you that helped fund this, had the dream, the vision to add this on to the old hangar. Wow, what a great addition. Beautiful place. Your kids deserve it. That's a great investment. Congratulations to you. It makes it fun to judge and fun to show in here. And for you folks, it gives you a chance, I hope I gave you a chance where you could see them from your view, so that it was worth getting up and coming out and supporting our young people today. What a great group. Tremendous set of females here. You could drive long and hard to see a better set. That set right there suits me awfully well. And I found one that wins this deal for me. She comes out of class 5 in 337 will be your champion right here.
Your champion, commercial heifer, Carly Clark from Sequoia 4-H. Augustus McQuarrie will bring her second place, class 5 in. Your champion commercial, Carly Clark. Second place, Augustus McQuarrie, out of class 5. Coming in the lineup, we will select 30 for your preliminary sale order here in the commercial heifer division. We will select 30. Third place, class 5, you need to get in the holding area. Third place, class 5, you need to get in the holding area. Aaron Trinnicle. All the way behind the announcer stand, Aaron Trinnicle. In the commercial heifer division, we'll select 30. We need all third place class winners into the holding area behind the announcer stand. We need all third place class winners into the holding area behind the announcer stand, please. All third place class winners come behind the announcer stand. Tara Ford, you need to be in the holding area. Tara Ford, you need to be in the holding area behind the announcer stand. Sarah Ford, third place class 6. Sarah Ford, third place class 6. Tyler Davis, you need it in the holding area. Tyler Davis, third place, class 7.
Wow, what a set of commercial heifers. What a great set of young people. Give them another round of applause here for making it out here to the finals in the commercial heifer division. Those of you who've been coming for a while, those of you that raised cattle know these kind are tough to raise, a lot of them, and these young people have done a good job. Every class, we didn't have to settle in a single class. We had good quality as we worked our way through. I found one for reserve that hit me hard when she came in, and I've used a number of good ones here on this lineup. This one out of class 3 will be your reserve champion. This young lady does a great job showing a beautiful heifer cat. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, your reserve champion commercial heifer from the Dakota 4-H currently disuse. Jake McPeak, second place out of class 3, entered the lineup. This will be your third selection of 30 for your preliminary sale order. Third selection of 30 for your preliminary sale order. Please, heifer exhibitors in the commercial heifer division, please be ready. We're over here. We'll select 30.
I'm just going to keep picking. This young man right here will be next.
Out of class 6, Johnny Connor will be your third selection, preliminary sale order. Second place, Noah Perry. Come on in. Second place, Noah Perry, class 6. All second, third places in the barn. Fourth place in the barn out of class 6, Taylor Anderson. Fourth place out of class 6, Taylor Anderson. Noah Perry. Fort Gibson FFA out of class 6 will be your fourth selection. Noah Perry, is that correct? Thank you. Sarah Ford, third place, class 6, going in. Taylor Anderson, fourth place, class 6, we're needing the barn area. Aaliyah Campbell, fifth place, class 6. Come on, make your way on over. McPeak will be your fifth selection. Cora McDonald, third place, class 3, come on in. Cora McDonald, third place, class 3, come on in. Peyton Bollinger, fourth place, class 3. Lexi Drake, fifth place, class 3. Make your way over. We're going to walk right on to them, so please, heifer exhibitors, be ready. This will be your sixth selection, preliminary sale order, commercial heifer division. Congratulations. Cadence Haney will be your sixth selection. Cadence Haney, Telephone FFA, sixth place, class 9, correct? Thank you. Juju Hutchins, second place, class 9, enter the lineup. Juju Hutchins, second place, class 9. Gracie Stonebarger, third place, class 9. Kyle Wells, fourth place, class 9. Come on in. Congratulations. Out of class 8, Miranda Hanson, McIntosh County 4-H will be your seventh selection. Miranda Hanson, Logan McKinney, second place, class 8. Logan McKinney, second place, class 8. Juju Hutchins will be your eighth selection out of class 9. Juju Hutchins. Gracie Stonebarger, third place, class 9. Come on in. Gracie Stonebarger, third place, class 9. Come on in. Kyle Wells, fourth place, class 9. Ben holding area. This will be the ninth selection, preliminary sale order, commercial heifer division. Tracy Stonebarger, thank you. Kyle Welch, you need to get in the holding area. Kyle Welch, you need to get in the holding area. Over at FFA, 4th place, class 9. Kyle Welch. This is the 9th selection, my friend. We'll select 30, preliminary sale order, commercial heifer division. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Shoemay, 1st place out of class 2 will be your 9th selection, preliminary sale order. Kai Fowler, 2nd place, class 2. He said that man was not ready to show. This will be the 10th selection. Wiley Hanson, Wagner County 4-H. Yes, that's class 10. That's selection number 10, Wiley Hanson. Selection number 10, Wiley Hanson.
Okay, you're good right there. You're good. Turn it around.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 10th selection is Wiley Hanson out of class 7. 10th selection is Wiley Hanson out of class 7. Aaliyah Campbell, McIntosh County 4-H will be your 11th selection, preliminary sale order. Lily Connor, 2nd place out of class 4. Lily Connor, 2nd place out of class 4. We will select 19 more commercial heifers. Commercial heifer exhibitors.
Jenna, we need 4th place out of class 4.
4th place out of class 4, McKinley Boatner, we need you in the holding area. 4th place class 4, McKinley Boatner, we need you in the holding area. McKinley Boatner, come on in. Out of class 6, Sarah Ford. Sarah Ford, correct? That will be your 12th selection. Sarah Ford is your 12th selection. Out of class 6, Taylor Anderson, 4th place out of class 6. Taylor Anderson, 4th place out of class 6. Congratulations, Gracie Stonebarger will be your 13th selection. Kyle Welch, 4th place out of class 9 is a scratch, so the lineup is correct, sir. The lineup is correct. There are no more points in class 9. The lineup is correct. Kyle Welch was a scratch. Augustus McQuarrie will be your 14th selection for preliminary sale order. Aaron Trinicold, 3rd place out of class 5. This will be the 15th selection.
Use class 1.
15th selection will be out of Class 1, Hannah Pratt. From Marlboro 4-H, Isabella Flurry, second place out of Class 1. Your 16th selection will be Shelby Cole from Marlboro 4-H, Blakely Hughes, second place out of Class 10. Blakely Hughes, second place out of Class 10. This will be the 17th selection.
Right now, I don't have any. No, because I changed companies. We're on 17, right, Roddy?
We are on 17th selection. The preliminary sale order, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, to Logan McKinney. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you see this young man going out with a bandage across his nose. Sunday, he took a baseball to the face. He went to the doctor on Tuesday. They said you have to have surgery on Friday. He said, no way. I got to show my heifers. They done surgery yesterday. So please keep Mr. McKinney in your prayers as he recovers from sinus surgery, a crushed eye socket, and everything else. So this will be the 18th selection. Sophie McGuire, third place out of Class 8 in the lineup. Blakely Hughes will be the 18th selection, preliminary sale order. Blakely Hughes, 18th selection, Gore FFA. Blakely Hughes. Proud daughter, Sean Hughes. Class 5, Karen Trinipole will be your 19th selection. Karen Trinipole, 19th. Kaylin Groves, 4th place, Class 5. Kaylin Groves, 4th place, Class 5. Congratulations, Cora McDonald will be the 20th selection from the high school. 4-H, Peyton Bollinger. Peyton Bollinger, 4th place, Class 3. Peyton Bollinger.
I don't want to push too hard. I'm afraid she'll get hung and drive. Thank you.
Class 3, Peyton Bollinger will be your 20th 21st selection, Lexi Drake, 5th place, class 3. Lexi Drake, 5th place, class 3. Hayden Campbell, 6th place, class 3. Waylon Dishman, 7th place, class 3. That was selection 21. Lexi Drake, 5th place, class 3. You're in the holding area. Lexi Drake, 5th place, class 3. Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, Kai Fowler with your 22nd selection out of class number 2. Adam Oxtoby, 3rd place, class 2. Adam Oxtoby, 3rd place, class 2. Oxtoby will be your 23rd selection, preliminary sale order. 4th place, class 2, Logan McKinney has already had one in. Toby Collier, 5th place, class 2. Toby Collier, 5th place, class 2, Kenta, 4H, you need to be in the show ring. Toby Collier, 5th place, class 2, Kenta, 4H. Toby Collier, Kenta, 4H. Toby Collier, Kenta, 4H, 5th place, class 2. Toby Collier, 2nd call. Toby Collier, 2nd call. Toby Collier going once.
No side up. That's not him.
That's not him.
That's straight cupstick. Toby Collier, Kenta, 4H, 5th place, class 2. Are you in the barn area?
Is that going to be after him? Now, like, hold that cap right there.
Right here?
Yeah, just hold it. Go come in that gate.
Toby Collier, 5th place, class 2, Kenta, 4H. Toby Collier, Kenta, 4H, 5th place, class 2. We're fixing to move past you.
Last call.
Last call, the judge says, last call, 5th place, Toby Collier, class 2, going once. Toby Collier. Toby Collier. Moving right on, 6th place, class 2, this is a 24th selection. Class 4, Lily Connor, with your 24th selection. Preliminary sale order, Lily Connor. Kaya Briley, 3rd place, class 4, should be entering the show ring. McKinley Boatner, 4th place, class 4. Cash Schreiner, 5th place, class 4. Augustus McQuarrie. Augustus already had one in. From Joseph Davis. They want to be getting it on your mind. This will be the 25th selection. There's 6 more to be selected. Congratulations. Sophie McGuire, 3rd place out of class 8, will be your 25th selection. Guy Fowler is a scratcher, and one in. Colton Turner, 5th place, class 8. Colton Turner, 5th place, class 8. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Division Preliminary Sale Order, Commercial Heifer Division. Preliminary Sale Order, Commercial Heifer Division. If you are selected for Preliminary Sale Order, you have to come back after we select Champion Overall Heifer and Reserve Champion. Your 26th selection, Kaya Briley, Warner 4H. 26th selection, Kaya Briley. McKinley Boatner, 4th place, class 4. McKinley Boatner, 4th place, class 4.